Hey everyone, it's me. It's Lee. I just got back from butt-numb-a-thon 12, the Dirty Dozenth. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's a 24-hour long, 24 plus hour long, it was totally longer than 24 hours, um, movie, film, festival, marathon, hosted by Harry Knowles of Ain't It Cool News. This was the 12th one, hence the name The Dirty Dozenth. I just got back from that. So, yeah, I'm looking really rough right now. I'm dirty. I haven't combed my hair. I did brush my teeth because I always have a toothbrush and toothpaste with me everywhere I go. Because I'm like obsessed with my mouth. But as many of you know, over the years, I'll just cut to the chase. I've joked about Elijah Wood being my nemesis because okay, this all happened. Some of you know this already, but this all happened roughly like about 6 years ago when I randomly had a dream with Elijah Wood in it. And like in the dream, I was just walking down the hallway of like school, like high school or something. And then like he was walking towards me, smiled and said hello, and then like went his merry way. I went on my way. And like that was a dream. And I woke up and I was just like, I had a dream with Elijah Wood. Why on earth did I have a dream with Elijah Wood in it? Like, I wouldn't say that I'm a particular fan. I mean, I think he's very talented, but I, I haven't seen that many films with Elijah Wood in it. Like, especially not to merit having a dream with him in it, because it was so random. But it didn't end there. I kept on having these dreams with like Elijah Wood randomly. Like I'd be dreaming I was in the grocery store and there'd be like Elijah Wood looking at Campbell soup or something. It's just like, why is he in here? Why does he keep popping into my brain? Why is he haunting my mind? And then I was online talking to some of my friends, and then an acquaintance of one of my really good friends. She was just like, hey, you never believe who we were just hanging out with at our jacuzzi. And we're just like, really, what, who? And then like she uploads a picture. Who's a bit Elijah Wood? It's like, what on earth? Now he's popping into like my real life. He's like out of like my brain life. Now he's popping into my real life. Why? And then she was just like, yeah, he was just a really cool guy. We were hanging out at this like bar or club or something, and like he wasn't busy, and we're like, hey, we've got a jacuzzi over at our complex. You want to come along? He's like, yeah, sure. And so then they all just hung out, and they were like, yeah, he was really cool, really nice. We just hung out for a few hours, and then it's like photograph them in the jacuzzi with Elijah Wood. It's just like, why? Why is he around here? Why is he like in my brain and then in my life somehow? And so then like a long time went by with no mind. I can't even think of what I'm thinking of. Like my not interference, not bogarting my mind. I can't think right now because I haven't slept since Friday, and it's Sunday at 3 p.m. right now, to give you an idea. I haven't slept since Friday. Anyway, so oh my gosh, I just totally lost my train of thought. This is why sleep deprivation is a very serious thing. Anyway, so a long time went by where he didn't invade. He didn't invade my mind at all. And then it started up again, where I would go to like just different places around town, and suddenly there would be his picture on the wall. They're like, yeah, Elijah Wood was here. I'm like, no, no, not again. Not again. It's not starting again. And then there he was at butt-numb-a-thon. So I was like face to face with Elijah Wood multiple times, multiple times. But I always had like a little group of people around him. And I was gonna say, it's like, I have a bone to pick with you. And then, like a crazy person, tell him all the stuff that's been going on. They like sound like a total creeper probably. But, my social awkwardness yeah, it completely prevented me from doing that. So it's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing. No, but he always had like a crowd of people around him. Seemed really nice. Seemed really nice. Seemed to get along with everyone. Unlike another person that was there who I've crossed paths with multiple times. Some of you know who that is. Like, let's just say this. He was in a recent film, and a whole bunch of us had the experience where every time he was on screen, we would just think his name. Like, not what he was doing, just the name. So that will give you an idea. So those of you who are, in the know mall, know who I'm talking about. But he was there, and he was just kind of keeping to himself. Like, he didn't say hi to anyone. He just had, like, some guy who was with him. Looked like maybe it was, like, a publicist or something. Or an assistant. But, yeah, he didn't talk to anyone. Great, he looked a lot better. Because all the other times I had seen him, he had been, like, photo ready, camera ready. And so this time he just looked like a regular person. And not actor. You know, just... Anyway. He looked shorter, too. Somehow. He really did. Because I have a picture with him from a premiere of one of his films from a couple years ago. But anyway, yeah, he was a lot taller then, so I don't know if special shoes or what, I don't know. Anyway, he was there. A lot of people were there. Ron Howard was there, Jon Favreau was there. This was a really good butt-numb-a-thon. It was really, really good. I'm just really tired and babbling, so I'm really sorry for that. But, you know, maybe at some point in time, I will actually introduce myself to my nemesis. I just like saying that I have a nemesis, or thinking that I have a nemesis. He's not really my nemesis. But, yeah, Elijah Wood, he's a good nemesis to have, I would think. There could be better, but yeah, he seems like a nice guy. He does. He seems like a nice guy. Anyway, when I'm more awake, I will talk about what I saw at butt-numb-a-thon. It was so cool. It was so cool. So I'll talk about what I saw at butt-numb-a-thon, and I will also go over the swag that they gave us, which was just beyond amazing. It was so awesome. It was so awesome. Great experience, it really was. And I'm going to try to not be as socially awkward. Like, I made an effort, and so, like, I signed up for, like, this gift exchange thing that they had for the pre-party for butt-numb-a-thon. So I drove to Austin from New Braunfels. It's, like, 55 miles or so. Yeah, it's, like, 55 miles. And so I went there, and it was supposed to be at 7 o'clock. And, like, there was no one there because there was a private party, and our little thing didn't start until 8. So I was, like, sitting around with, like, this present. I'm just like, this is really awkward. I really don't like this. Really don't like this. And then everyone seemed to already know each other, and then I'm just like, gosh, yeah, I'm really uncomfortable. Yeah, long story short, I went out to my car and I cried for, like, half an hour. Sitting in my car crying. That's, like, how pathetic it was. But I hate social things where I know I'm going to be seeing the people again, and, like, I'm by myself. Like, if I have something, I'm just like, okay, no one else has this. And, like, if I don't have any sort of direction. Like I said, people are going to be, like, singing, like, karaoke. They were going to be, like, playing, you know, playing bowling. People are going to be going bowling. But, like, there was no one bowling. And there was no one singing. So I'm just like, okay, really don't like this. Really don't like this. And, yeah, I went out to my car and cried for 30 minutes. And then I sucked it up and went back in. And I stayed for, like, 15 minutes. I made my delivery. So, like, I met 2 people. I met, this one guy from Germany, Benny. Really, really nice guy. He did the awesome, like, BNAT, traumatized alien thing, if any of you have seen that. Yeah, so that was really cool. So, really, really, really nice. Yeah, and he's gorgeous, too, so that helped, too. And then I also met my gift exchange buddy who never gave me a gift. So I didn't even get a gift out of this. Derek from Iowa, who is a lot like you, Adam. Adam S. Do you know who you are? He's a lot like you. It was weird, like mannerisms and everything. Yeah, but he didn't give me my present, so I never got a present. After all of that, the effort, I made an extra effort to go there, to try to be social, because it's hard for me to be social. Like if I'm going to like a health fair, yeah, then I can talk to people no problem because I know what I'm doing. But if it's just like, oh, go to a party where you don't know anyone and everyone seems to know each other, then it's just like, yeah, oh my gosh, that's like, it's my personal nightmare. That is my nightmare. Anyway, but I met some really nice people. Everyone I met was really nice. I had a lot of fun, and I would definitely do it again. I don't even remember what I was. Oh yeah, I was talking about Elijah Wood being my nemesis. Yeah, so maybe next time I won't be so socially awkward, and I'll actually like say hi. Not that he's watching this, but yeah. Does anyone watch? Well, I know people watch this because people comment and then they write to me and tell me I'm crazy. Maybe I am. Oh, but yeah, I'll cut this short. I'm rambling, and I should probably go to bed, shower and go to bed. Even though it's 3:15. Anyway, I'll see you all later on, and when I'm more awake, I will talk about the awesome movies that I saw and the awesome swag that I got, including an autographed by Ron Howard, Jon Favreau, Cowboys and Aliens poster, which is so cool. Anyway, see you all next time. Bye-bye. I just wanted to say that the Fleshlight feels really, really weird. Because we were given them, well, the guys in the audience were given one. But the guy next to me was like 16 and from Canada. And so he didn't want to have to take that through customs, especially with his dad traveling with him. Because his dad wasn't with him for the, not marathon. Would it be a marathon? Yeah, I guess it would be a marathon, wouldn't it? I'm so out of... Okay, I need to sleep after doing this. But anyway, so he gave me his. And then, so I looked at it, and so like I touched it, because I have to touch everything. And so I put my finger in it, and that feels really weird. That's like a really weird feeling. It's, I don't know how to describe it. And it was chapped. Are those things supposed to be chapped? It was chapped. Like, it needed like some like lotion or something. Chapstick. Anyway, so I will talk about more of the swag later. Until then, I'm going to try to sleep.